Right. Sorry about that. What does it mean if a contour lines are extremely close together? What does it mean if they are spread out? Well, if your lines are stacked right on top of each other, guys, that means that you're changing elevation after just a few feet. That means it's really steep. If your lines are close together, that means it's steep. That's an incline, right? If they're far apart, that's a gradual incline. That's going to be easier to walk up. You're not going to have to climb that necessarily. All right, guys. So the closer our topographic lines, the steeper the incline. You're going to be climbing that like a mountain climber. If they're farther apart, that's going to be a gradual incline. You're going to be able to walk up that. So when you're reading those topographic maps and you're planning your height, it's going to be important to stay away from lines that are stacked closely on top of each other. It's going to be hard to traverse. Number 50, why do scientists study satellite images of Earth's surface? Why would we do a time lapse of the topographic maps of Earth's surface? Why would scientists want to see that? See the changes? Good, either good or bad changes, right? You can see watershed, you can see erosion, you can see landforms changing, right? But the biggest reason, guys, is weathering and erosion. Weathering and erosion. Erosion's important, guys, because eventually, if it erodes too much, you can't build on it, you can't live on it. Weathering is a natural process of weather beating down on rock, soil.
Sorry for the interruption. We need the student Isaac Hernandez in the 6th grade to please report to the front. Again, we need Isaac Hernandez in the 6th grade to please report to the front. We need Jacelette Hernandez, 7th grade to please report to the front. We need Jacelette Hernandez and Isaac Hernandez to please report to the front. Thank you.
All right, so number 51, explain why the process of convection is important for Earth's oceans. Guys, our oceans need to move. Have you guys ever walking by like a puddle or a pond that's been sitting there for a long time? It looks nasty, right? Smells nasty, stale water. Our ocean is not like that because our ocean is constantly moving. Warm water from the equator is being pushed up to the north and down to the South Pole, while that cold water from the north and up from the south comes up to the equator. It creates a convection current. It keeps our water moving. Why is it important? It keeps our water moving. Keeps water moving. It allows for oxygen in the water. It allows for migration of animals, all kinds of stuff, guys. Convection currents is what runs our planet for the most part. All of our energy comes from the sun. The sun's most powerful tool on this planet is convection. All right, what kind of water causes a hurricane, guys? What type of water do you have to cause a hurricane? Warm water. Warm water causes a hurricane to form. You can put 80 degrees or up, but just warm water is all they're really going to ask for. 80 degrees or more. That's Fahrenheit. All right, this part's fun, guys. It just wants us to label this map. We're almost done, too. It wants us to label this map for 53 to 58. 53 wants us to label cold front moving north. All right, that's real simple. A cold front, 53. Cold front moving north. Remember, a cold front are like your little icicles, little triangles. And you see that that cold front is moving in which direction? North. '54, what about warm front moving east? Well, we can move east with a warm front. That's easy. We'll draw our warm front, our little half suns. And those half suns are moving to the right, towards the east. How about a high pressure system in California? We know that high pressure and low pressure systems are just represented by an H or an L. So high pressure in California, low pressure in Florida. They want us to put a stationary front in Texas. Remember, a stationary front is when the cold front and the warm front are matching each other. So it's not moving. That's half circles on one side, your triangles, icicles on the other side. Remember, stationary means that they're balancing each other out. And then they want us to do a occluded front in the northeast. This is the northeast, guys. They want us to do an occluded front. Remember, occluded is when the cold front catches up to the warm front. So that's triangles and circles all facing the same way. When a cold front catches up with a warm front. What is watershed, guys? Watershed is literally when water runs off an area into a single place. We've increased a lot of watershed due to building constructions, roads. And then number 60, it just wants to explain the impact that humans have had on groundwater. Well, remember, we talked about fertilizers and pollution being picked up by that water and carried to our water source. So just fertilizers and pollutions being carried through our water system.